sucks when you see someone you love with someone else, but I just want her to be happy.
It hurts to see someone you still care about move on with someone else, but sometimes all you want is for them to be happy. No one expected what happened next. The song dropped out of nowhere, and it's been setting the internet on fire. Fans are convinced it's a confession from Justin Bieber about a final night he shared with Selena Gomez. The lyrics hit hard. There's a sadness in the tone, something that feels personal, maybe even like regret. Within hours of its release, everything online blew up. Selena started trending again. Fans were emotional. Theories flew around like wildfire. Was this Justin finally speaking up about their story? Or was he trying to reach out to her one last time? I'm never going to stop loving you. That one line hit different. It didn't sound like closure, right? It felt like a door cracked open and the world tuned in. They're trying to figure out what it all means. Let's go back to March 2025. Selena Gomez and her fiancé Benny Blanco released a joint album called I Said I Love You First. The album did numbers, it was everywhere. But track 9, How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, grabbed everyone's attention. It didn't just feel like a song. It felt like a message. A breakup anthem, yes, but way more cutting. The production was smooth, dark, emotional, but the words sharp like a knife. Fans were convinced she was talking about Justin when Selena sings, "You walked in, big grin, talking like we're friends. Honey, what were you thinking? It doesn't sound casual. It feels direct." Then she says, "He loves me, I love him. Look at you, just look at you now." She never says his name, but fans didn't need it. The message was already loud and clear. The chorus hit even harder. "You're so embarrassing. Go cry when no one's watching. I can't imagine it. How does it feel to be forgotten him?" It was personal. People online quickly connected it to Justin's past emotional post. Those selfies, the long captions, all of it. Then came the outro in Spanish. Translated, it said, "Now all is said and done. All is forgotten." It was simple but powerful. A kind of goodbye that didn't need explaining. Selena gave closure in 2 languages, and the fans couldn't get enough. Social media went wild. Why? Are so many sure this song is about Bieber? It's not just the lyrics. The timing, the history, the tone, the line, "Look at you, just look at you now," felt like a direct echo of her 2019 track, "Look at Her Now," which was also believed to be about him. That kind of connection doesn't feel random. And then there's the timing. This song dropped just as stories about Justin's rumored marriage troubles with Hailey were all over the internet. He looked exhausted and lost in recent paparazzi photos, while Selena seemed happy and glowing in photos with Benny. People noticed the contrast was harsh. Online, it turned into a full-on moment. TikTok and formerly Twitter couldn't stop talking about it. One creator lip-synced to the line, "He loves me, I love him. Look at you. Just look at you now," while showing a video montage of Selena and Benny's cute photos side by side, with recent paparazzi clips of Bieber looking stressed and out of it. The comments went crazy. "He's spiraling," one person wrote. "I'd crash out too," someone else replied. More fuel came when Bieber went live on Instagram on March 31st, just days after Selena's album dropped. His mood wasn't great, the timing suspicious. Fans were quick to point it out. One post read, "Justin been crashing out over that Selena Gomez song and it blew up." When Selena was asked about the meaning behind the album, she kept it classy. She told Spotify's Countdown series that this wasn't just about one part of her life. She said she's moved on, lived, and found love again. According to her, the song isn't about one specific person. It reflects shared experiences with Benny, with friends, and from her past, but fans aren't buying it. If anything, her statement only made people dig deeper. And Justin, he hasn't said much, but his actions are speaking louder. On March 30th, he posted a photo showing off a new nose piercing. Nothing wild, but fans flooded the comments, saying he looked tired, drained, and not like himself. Then on April 3rd, he posted a meme with Gollum from The Lord of the Rings. It said, "Girls on social media when they get engaged." He didn't tag anyone, but the internet instantly assumed it was a jab at Selena. She had just announced her engagement. People weren't quiet about it either. He's been married for 8 years and has a kid. Why is he still posting stuff like this? One fan wrote, others thought maybe it wasn't shade. Maybe it was a sign of something deeper. Something emotional. It's not like Justin hasn't opened up about his mental health before. In past posts, he's admitted things like, "I think I hate myself sometimes when I feel myself start to become inauthentic." That kind of honesty sticks with people. It shows he's struggling, even if he doesn't say it outright. To really understand how we got here, we need to go way back to 2009. That's when Justin and Selena were first introduced by their managers. They both played it cool. "We're just friends," they said. Selena even joked in an interview that Justin was like a little brother, but behind closed doors, something was already happening. In 2010, they started seeing each other secretly. Two teenage stars trying to figure it out while the world watched. By the start of 2011, the secret was out. Paparazzi caught them kissing on a yacht in St. Lucia over New Year's. After that, their relationship went public. People were obsessed. At one point, Justin even rented out the entire Staples Center, now Crypto.com arena, just to watch Titanic with Selena in an empty stadium. That's not a regular date night. That's next level, but fame isn't always fun. Selena was being harassed online, getting serious hate from Bieber's fanbase, the kind of stuff that would definitely get removed from TikTok or X today. It was constant. By 2012, things were getting rough. Even though she gave him a diamond promise ring, their schedules and rising fame made things harder. The fairy tale was starting to crack. In November of that year, they broke up for the first time. And it definitely wasn't the last. From 2012 to 2018, their relationship was a cycle of makeups and breakups. Every time they got back together or split again, the headlines came flying, and every breakup seemed to lead to a new song filled with emotion. But 2018 was the turning point. That year, things ended for good. Just a few months later, Justin proposed to Hailey Baldwin, and by September, they were married. It all happened fast. Fans were still reeling, and it felt like Selena was too. Selena's response came in the form of music. "Lose You to Love Me" dropped, and it was like reading her diary. The lyrics talked about being replaced in just 2 months. The message couldn't have been more direct. Since then, both have taken different paths. Justin became a dad in 2024, welcoming a baby boy named Jack Blues with Hailey. Selena, on the other hand, found real happiness with Benny Blanco. They made their relationship public slowly and eventually got engaged in December 2024. But even with all that time and change, the past still lingers. The fans haven't let go, and neither have the questions. Justin's social media in early 2025 only added fuel to the fire. His Instagram was full of fast, random content, cryptic memes, raw videos, and strange emotional shifts. One day it was a meme mocking engagement trends. The next, it was a peaceful video of a cat with a calm caption. It wasn't just what he posted, it was when he posted. Every new upload seemed to come right after Selena and Benny's album release. Fans started putting the pieces together and said it looked like he was struggling while Selena was thriving. Then came the fan theories. They didn't just think he was emotional. They believed he was gearing up for a comeback, maybe even a diss track or some kind of musical response. TikTok was flooded with comparisons. On one side, Selena looking happy and glowing. On the other, Bieber appearing like he was stuck. One video flat out said, "She moved on. He's still crashing out." Things got even more interesting in January 2025. Justin shared a short clip of a new song. The beat was bold, full of attitude, and heavy with symbols like a projector, a writing hand, and a devil emoji. Fans were instantly convinced it was about Selena. Then came another piece of the puzzle. Producer NKG gave an interview to the New York Times where he casually mentioned working with Justin in late 2024. That just happened to be around the same time Selena was working on her album and announcing her engagement. Fans didn't think that was a coincidence, not anymore, and it wouldn't be the first time Justin put his emotions into music. Back in 2015, Purpose felt like an entire love letter goodbye to Selena. Every track told a story, and fans didn't have to guess who he was talking about. So the idea of another response track now feels very believable. The only question is what direction he'll take. Some fans think it'll be a vulnerable song about how he feels watching Selena get engaged. Others expect a straight-up apology. Then some think he's going full savage and sending shots back. But honestly, a lot is standing in the way of a diss track. For one, Selena has been clear she's not trying to revisit the past. She said multiple times that "I said I love you first" isn't about Justin. It's about growing, finding peace, and building a life with Benny. During a Spotify interview, she urged people to look at the whole picture, not just one chapter. She doesn't want to be stuck in that old narrative. Then there's where Justin is right now. He's a husband, he's a father, he's been focusing on healing and staying grounded. Would he really risk that just to clap back in a song? From what we've seen lately, probably not. His recent posts talk about being authentic, finding peace, and not losing yourself trying to please others. Sure, a diss track would grab attention, but it could also ruin everything he's built with Hailey and baby Jack. And let's be honest, the public can turn fast. People aren't interested in old drama unless it adds something real. Justin's also been mostly quiet on the music front. His last album, Justice, came out in 2021, 4 years ago. Since then, he's battled serious health issues, including Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, which affected his face and ability to perform. His appearances at Coachella 2024 and a performance on Armani Wedding showed slow progress. But there haven't been tours or album announcements. If he's planning a return, it has to be carefully thought out. No quick reactions. He needs a real plan still. If there's one thing we've seen over the years, it's that both Justin and Selena use their music to express what they can't always say out loud. Their songs have always been more than just tracks. There've been messages, memories, and sometimes even closure. That's why fans still analyze every lyric like it's part of a hidden story. This isn't new either. The musical back and forth between them has been going on for years. Justin's 2013 compilation Journals was basically a collection of love letters in song form. In an interview, he admitted all that matters was about Selena, saying she was everything to him at the time. The lyrics were all about deep connection and missing someone. Another song from that album, Heartbreaker, was full of pain. He even tweeted that it was for anyone going through heartbreak just like he was. Everyone knew he meant her. But the most emotional song of that period was Nothing Like Us, a raw acoustic track where he sang about giving everything and getting nothing back. One line, "Don't give you all my love. I guess now I got my payback," still sticks with people. Billboard once called it the saddest thing he's ever recorded. Then came Purpose in 2015, and the references were even more obvious. On Ellen, he admitted What Do You Mean was inspired by Selena, saying it was about mixed signals and not knowing where he stood. He also confirmed that Sorry was at least in part an apology to her. Another song, Mark My Words, was clearly about keeping a promise to someone he loved. He admitted that was her. 2. Love Yourself, a collab with Ed Sheeran, was never officially confirmed to be about Selena, but fans were convinced. The line, "My mama don't like you," matched too perfectly with the Arabic tattoo Selena has. That translates to love yourself. The clues were everywhere, even in 2021, with the release of Ghost. People thought he was referencing Selena again. The lyrics talked about missing someone even after they're gone. Justin later said it was about grief and loss in general. But that didn't stop the speculation. Selena has done the same with her music. Her lyrics have always been personal and sometimes pretty pointed. Songs like The Heart Wants What It Wants pulled fans right back into her emotional space and reminded them that she was writing from real pain. Back in 2014, Selena confirmed that The Heart Wants What It Wants was written about Justin with lyrics like, "I know this is toxic, but I still feel it." It gave people a glimpse into just how complicated things had been. Then in 2019, she dropped Lose You to Love Me, a song that many saw as her final word on the relationship. The line about being replaced in 2 months. Fans still haven't stopped quoting it. These songs weren't just music releases. They were like sealed letters from the past, full of emotion, layered with meaning. And each time a new one came out, it triggered a wave of theories, fan timelines, and reopened memories. Now in 2025, it's all happening again. Selena's new album is being studied like a journal. Fans are zooming in on every word of how does it feel to be forgotten, calling it the closure letter Bieber never wanted. The lyrics feel like a flipped version of Sorry. She was the one waiting back then. And now he's the one on the outside. This time she's the one offering regret. But it's too late for him. To Bieber fans, it feels like a final response, but not from him, from her. They're dissecting every line like they're solving a mystery, turning each lyric into a clue. What keeps fueling the obsession is how public their story always was. This wasn't just a relationship. It was a pop culture moment. Every photo, every caption, Every red carpet glance between them was followed by millions. When Selena puts out an album full of personal lyrics while happily engaged to someone else, people can't help but wonder, has she finally won? But here's the thing, she isn't throwing shade. Not directly. In her interviews, she's firm. These songs are about growth, change, and personal experience, not about one man. She speaks about learning, healing, and moving forward. Especially with Benny Blanco. The energy is more about peace than payback. Still, people can't drop the triangle. Selena, Justin, and Hailey. It's been years, but their names still stir up endless debates and interpretations, whether she meant to or not. Selena's music always feels personal, and when it comes to the internet, it doesn't matter what she meant. It's all about how it's received. One of the most talked about songs on the album is Don't Wanna Cry, the line that sent everyone reeling. You kissed her right in front of me, like I'm not even there. Because the story never really ended. It just changed platforms, from magazine covers to TikToks to lyrics. Selena may say the album isn't about the past, and maybe it isn't. Maybe it's about evolution. About trying to find peace after your most painful moments were turned into clickbait. And for fans who are still holding on to old emotions through songs, that might be the message they need to hear. Sometimes closure isn't loud. Sometimes it doesn't come with a dramatic goodbye. Sometimes the final chapter is just silence.